Do you have clients that leave? Do you have clients that book and then they either don't rebook and just slowly start going bye-bye? And you're like, what's up? Why are my clients not sticking around? What's going on? That's what we're going to talk about today, is how to better retain some clients, because retention is critical to growing your business. It's hard to grow a business if you get clients and then clients are constantly leaving. You get clients constantly leaving. It's like trying to row a boat with holes in it. Time to plug those holes. I can say that, right? Sure, I can. What's up? If you don't know me, this is your boy Wick. Shut up. All right. I'm always inspired by other people. Alex Hormozy is one of the people that I follow quite a bit, and I love some of the ideas and concepts that he shares for his gym system, and I apply a lot of that towards this beauty stuff. Retention is critical, and one of the areas I see the aesthetics community could improve in is follow-up. Follow-up, the acronym FU means a couple things. But we're talking about follow-up today, not what your dirty mind is thinking. My dirty mind too. Follow-up. Because what happens is, in general, and this is in general, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of the time somebody will come in for a facial treatment or a wax or this or that. Yeah, you try to book them in advance, and you might send them a text later on just to make sure everything's okay. And then there's little or no communication for the rest of the month until the next meeting or appointment. Does that make sense? And I'm pretty sure there might be some things different here or there like that. But a lot of the times, the follow-up is critical. It is so important. I cannot tell you how much money I have lost because I did not properly follow up with a lot of my clients. And it's just stupid. There's like no reason other than my laziness. I just didn't feel like doing it. And because of that, the clients either forgot about me or somebody else swooped in and took them from under me, and rightfully so, because it was my fault of not continuing to build that relationship. So one of the things that I feel are critical to growing your business. So here, you are not in the aesthetics business, right? You are not in the aesthetics business. The aesthetics, the facials, the treatments, the waxing, the brows, the lashes, that's a service you provide. You are in the relationship business. You create a relationship with strangers who trust you, like you, are comfortable with you, and all this. You create this relationship, and you, out of that relationship, the business prospers. Does that make sense? Right? And I always tell myself, it's like, people work with me because they like me, they trust me, and they feel that I can help them get further in their goals. It's a mutual win-win. But like any relationship, the first thing that I highly recommend y'all to do, because this is what I do. So let me just forget about for what y'all should do. Let me tell you what I do is regular reach outs. I continually reach out. I'll call clients out of the blue, no reason needed, just to see what's going on. Hey, what's up? Hey, sometimes it has nothing to do with business, or I might just throw a smidgen. But I have a great relationship with my clients. Like, I've been working with some of my clients for almost 10, 20 years in my other business. So I maintain a consistent communication with my clients. I'll send them a quick email, but more importantly, I'll call them. I want to talk to them because I'm funny as hell. So when I talk to them, it's always a great conversation. It's not some weird, awkward, like, hi, nice weather we're having here, isn't it? Yeah, yesterday it was about 40 degrees and today looks about 50. There might be a chance of shower. Dude, I don't talk about weather. I ain't boring like that, And that's when you know a conversation is going bad, when you start talking heavily about the weather. It's like, but I'm just a fun, cool guy. And I know you are fun, cool gals. Yeah, maybe a lot not. So, talk to them, be humans, right? That's legal in America still, isn't it? So far, I know it is. I don't know. So one, regular contacts, contact them, call them, text them out of the blue, get your phone, do a quick video. Hey, Sarah, just what's up? Just was thinking about you. Saw this, reminded me of you. Hope you're doing amazing. Can't wait to see you again. Wishing you the best day ever. And boom, and send her that quick little 10-second video. Bam. It's just so nice. I truly believe one of the best things you can do for a client is to share with them that you were thinking of them out of the blue. It's just, it's just like people feel special. And again, it's the relationship business. So one, regular reach outs, contacts, touch points, say what's up, etc. Right? So that's a good thing. Number two, I feel a lot of times if I haven't heard from a client in a long time, right, it's my fault. The longer I have not heard from a client, the stronger the probability is I may lose that client. Does that make sense? So if I don't hear from somebody in a while, or it's been a week or 2 weeks, or whatever, because with my clients, I want them to constantly be in contact with me, constantly. I want them to send me emails or this, like, hey, hey, I had a quick question regarding this, or a quick question regarding this. And I already hear, I literally, I can hear eyeballs roll. So I'm like, oh, I don't want it to deal with client people calling me all the time, or emailing me all the time, or this or this, or dude. Relationship business. If you don't want to hear from people all the time, if you don't want to hear from your clients on a regular basis, that gives you an opportunity to serve them better, you may be in the wrong business, or you may struggle to be in that. A lot of the times, the people that, it's good to get that back to back, because what happens, and this is important, this is so important for me, is what I'll do is when I get a lot of back and forth, it helps me realize, okay, what am I not being clear with? What could I do better? Because obviously I'm not explaining something. So a lot of these back and forths are critical because it gives you feedback of maybe something that I'm not doing correct. And 99% of the time that's the case. I'm not going to blame the clients, like, oh, these clients are dumb, or they don't know what's up, or oh, that's common sense. What's common sense for you and me may not be common sense for the average client, right? So one thing that I'll do is, if I don't hear from somebody in a while, I'm going to reach out to them, once a week, is like, hey, what's up? Hey, hey, especially if they haven't booked. Go, hey, we had that last service because chances are everyone wants to look beautiful. Yes. Everyone wants beautiful skin. Yes. So chances are something occurred, or maybe they didn't feel like they got the value or the result, or they had a different intention in their mind that was not fulfilled. Wouldn't you want to know? Wouldn't you want to know what went right, what went wrong, what was expected, where I fell short? And a lot of the times, in the past, when I was younger, I used to get really butthurt. I didn't want to hear the bad news. I didn't want to hear, oh, well, I didn't like this or that and stuff like that. And I would start defending myself. The older I got, the more I realized I needed to hear the bad news. Even to this day, I rather hear bad news than good news. Bad news is more important to me because it shows where there is a hole in my system. Good news is great. Yeah, it's great for my ego, blah, blah. Good news is good for my ego. Bad news is good for my pocket because it gives me an opportunity to fix something. And the more times I can fix it, the better I get. So I want to get to know when people are missing, or I don't hear from them, or they don't rebook. I'll be like, hey, what's up? Hey, I noticed that you didn't rebook. What's going on? And I'll be straight up, go, hey, what's going on? Is there something that I didn't do right? Is there something I could have done better? What's going on? Have that conversation. We are adults, and sometimes we're like, oh my God, that's an awkward conversation, dude. We're adultish. I'm still a kid, and you're still a kid. I know you, but it's good to have that adult conversation. I want to know, I want to have that tough conversation. So when people are not rebooking, people are not booking, don't let that time go by. Remember, follow up is important, because if you let too much time go by, then it becomes awkward. Hey, you haven't seen you in 6 months. Say, dude, don't let it get to 6 months. Do not let it get to 6 months. Once it gets to 6 days, then be like, okay, what's up, right? Another thing I love to do, I have a whole stack of them, are handwritten cards. I will send handwritten cards, postcards, and especially to the clients that just come and go, hey, I am so proud of you for sticking with your home routine. Oh my God, you have come such a long way. Look at your glow. You are amazing. And it's just a nice positive note that somebody gets out of the blue. That is so beneficial, and it means a lot to them. If, like, I don't know about you, but when I open my mailbox, I'll get like 50 bills, crap, someone trying to sell me something. If I've got a nice handwritten letter, note, whatever in there, I'm like, oh, this is nice, right? Which one do you think I want to open first? The bills, which is the bad news, but that's not bad news. Bills are great, right? I don't mind them at all, right? So, but send out these, again, it's another touch point. It's a follow-up. If you aren't sending a thank you note, etc., once a month, a note, a postcard, etc., you're cutting yourself short. Let me just tell you, because it will make a world of difference. The relationship, the follow-up, people will know you, etc., etc. Handwritten cards, thank you notes, postcards will go a long way. It's so much easier to spend $1 or $2 to send that out and keep that client that's paying you $100 than to not send it and not follow up. And 6 months later, 3 months later, 2 months later, the client is sitting out there, right? Events. One of my girls here, local in Elk Grove, Jody, she created a ladies group, Elk Grove Ladies Group, which is awesome. And what they do, ladies get together, and it's an event. It's a members event or a place or an event where she can get new clients, new members, whatever, right? And that's awesome, because one, all she's gonna do is get together at a place, a venue, which most of them are free, like a winery or this or that on a slow day. And the last event I think she did was a cookie exchange where everybody baked cookies and came in with cookies. And it was fun. She had like, I don't know, like 15, 20 gals there or whatever. That's cool. You're building a relationship. So if you have and are able to create a members event, you go, hey, y'all, we're going to do this. And not all these things cost money. So much of it is just creativity. You can connect with the place and negotiate a deal. Let's just say you do miniature golf. And you call that place, go, hey, I see on Tuesdays or Wednesdays you have a slow day, and I'd like to bring a bunch of my lady friends here. Can you give me a deal? And then you put out there, go, hey, we're gonna go miniature golfing on this day because you're in the group. I've negotiated 50% off for you. So normally it's $20 to go golfing, but for you it's just 10. Come on out. Would love to see you. Let's golf together. Blah 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 blah. So you do that. You can do a barbecue, go bowling, right? The potluck. There's just so many fun, easy, simple things. You can do a photo shoot, right? Connect with a local photographer. The paint and wines, you can do that. And it's just, there's unlimited things that you can do to build a relationship with your clients. It's not hard. I'm telling you, events go a long, long way. You're going to be seeing me do a ton of events because one, I love to do them. And two, more importantly, is I'll meet some cool people in the process. So that's actually, in fact, I'm just going to write that down right now. Murder mystery event. I need to do that myself. Cool. And then the last thing is if for some reason, you called, you followed up because I'm, and they still didn't rebook, ask them, right? Because if someone is no longer going to be a client, ask them, go, hey, what's going on? Is there something I didn't do? Is there something you were expecting? A lot of times, I believe people will leave our business because they had a different expectation. So it's always nice, especially in the beginning, to set that expectation. Go, hey, this is what it's going to be. This is how long it's going to take. And the process. So your expectations are aligned. If they're not aligned, then it's, can cause issues. But find out if someone has stopped coming to you, call them, reach out to them, and just be like, hey, Sarah, first of all, I just wanted to thank you so much. I know you came in 2 months ago and I haven't seen you since. And I was really wondering, what could we have done better to get you the results that you wanted? Meaning, where did I fall short? And a lot of times, like if somebody asks me, it's an honest question. And it's like, you want to know, not because like, don't guilt them. Well, I'm a small business and I'm struggling and I'm trying to do this. Everyone's struggling. I don't try to ever go for the sympathy card, but I just want to know, I just really want to know because I feel like I fell short, and tell them that. Just be, I feel like I fell short in terms of helping you. What could I have done better? And a lot of times, like I feel people would appreciate you asking them, and they'll tell you something, and never take it personal. It's not this, it's not that, but it's just different people have different mindsets. So when that happens, ask those hard questions. And these quick 5 tips, again, when we look at it, what were they? It's going to be 1, regular touch points, call, text, email, touch points, regular basis, because you're in the relationship business. 2, if somebody hasn't booked or rebooked or what have you, reach out to them fast. Don't wait for weeks or months afterwards. Wait, that fast. That's money that's leaving you. And sometimes some people are just weird. They just want to be invited back. I'm weird that way. Sometimes I won't go something, and then it's like a party or an event. Somebody will call me like, hey, Wicker, you can go. I'm like, I don't know. Come on, man, just go. I'm going to be there. I'm like, man, you're going to be there. Okay, fine, I'll go. Right. Boom. That's all it took me. I just wanted to feel important or better, and whatever it is. Right. So do that. Handwritten cards, postcards, etc. Send them a quick little letter, tell them how proud you are of them. Go, you mean the world to them, etc., etc. Member events, simple hike. Can you do a hike? Free, easy. Do you got legs? Go for a walk. Do you have legs? Do you have streets? Maybe mountains, maybe hill. A bunch of ladies together talking the ish, having fun, getting some exercise. Member events. And the last thing is, interview them when they bounce and go, hey, what's going on? We didn't hear back. What could I have done better? What were you looking for? And ask them those questions, and you'll be surprised what the answers just may be. If you don't ask, you just won't know. You don't know, that cuts down the flow. And if you want to grow, like, whoa, you got to have that dollar dough. Peace. Be amazing, because being amazing pays oh so well. Pieces.